Okay, so let me ask you a question. Israel, what part of the world is it in?
Middle East, no?
Middle East. Yeah. And is that a tropical climate?
No, not at all. That's
No,
heat.
no, no.
That's sun.
So it's not an Icelandic climate. So it's the heat. It's the desert. So you're by the equator. The funny part about science, dog, is you can duck reality off belief, dog, but you can't duck reality off fact. The equator only breeds dark people, and the further you get from the equator, the lighter people tend to get. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So check this out. How is it that you have cats called Israeli in the Middle East right now that are light skinned? It doesn't make sense, bro. Especially when the fact that you go back and you look at the story of Moses. So Moses, he's the lineage of Jesus. All right, he's like the great grandfather. But Moses grew up in Egypt. He grew up under the Pharaoh. He was the Pharaoh's son.
That's right.
Let
That's
my
right.
people go.
That's right.
But his people were the Jews, the slaves. So was Moses white? But how could he pass as the son of the Pharaoh of an African country where we know scientifically the equator only breeds dark people?
Yeah, for sure.
Right? And you're right there, dog. And Israel's in the Middle East. Is there any other Middle Eastern country you know that the people at mass that were naturally born there are light skinned?
I don't think that the Saudis, no, right?
Nope.
No. They're all, yeah, it's like,
no. And check this out. I can have somebody that migrates, but I'm talking about the people from the dirt. From the
yeah, they're
soil,
originals.
right? Okay. So when you're born in Iceland, there's no sun, so you lack vitamin D. You need to take supplements, right? So you become light skinned because vitamin D gives pigmentation.
Right.
Right. So the closer you are to the sun, the equator, which is the highest point of the earth, the closer to the sun, you get all that sun comes down, that vitamin D comes down, those UVs, and they give you pigmentation. So you will always be darker. That's why even Indian people are dark.
Well, I mean, the majority, if not all, the people who came in from after World War II and all that, they all immigrated from like Poland, Germany. And the crazy part is they all changed their last names, bro.
So the question is, how did these people from other nations come in through the Balfour Declaration of the war as Israeli? And another question is, what's the difference between Israeli and Israelite? Because your Bible and your Torah doesn't say Israeli. It says Israelite. And it doesn't say Jewish, it says Jew. Right? And the funny part about the English language is the English language is a branch off of the England English. So what we have in America, we have in English, but we have legalese. Right? Our terms are very, very, very detailed. Very, very, very focused, right? In England, English is different. In America, it's different. So ish is actually a suffix, ish. So Jew-ish. Ish means to be like, to mimic. So check it out. When you're not really hungry, you're not starving. You're just hungry-ish. You're kind of tired. You sleepy-ish.
Yeah, right.
You know, ish. It means to be like. Not exactly, right? But to be like. Ite, back in the day, Israelites, ITE. Ite established a heritage, an ancient heritage. So Hamite, Shemite, Israelite, Canaanite, right? But now we have Mexican, right? Or we don't have ites like that.
No.
We don't have ishes like that. There's no Mexican-ish. There's no Mexicanite, right? So what's the purpose of it? The purpose of it is that there was a kind of a hijacking of culture. And where that comes from is the Khazarians.